The 2025 live-action How to Train Your Dragon has a surprising link to an Ethan Hawke horror movie. Due to arrive in theaters on June 13, Dean DeBlois, who co-directed the animated original, returned to helm the live-action remake. Starring Mason Thames as Hiccup, Nico Parker as Astrid, and Gerard Butler as Stoic, the upcoming fantasy adventure centers around a Viking boy's journey as he defies centuries of tradition by befriending a dragon. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Thames recalled how he landed the lead role. He revealed that Dean DeBlois reached out to him for an audition after having watched his performance in Scott Derrickson's The Black Phone while on a plane. Thames, who played Finney in The Black Phone, was 13 at the time, and a long list of actors had already auditioned for the part of Hiccup. Check out Thames' comments below. DeBlois was on a flight to auditions in London when he watched The Black Phone. The director has previously talked about Thames' ability to channel toughness without losing the edge of vulnerability, which made him a natural fit for the role, Hiccup. On top of that, Thames, who grew up watching the movie, also emotionally embodied the character. In the same interview, Thames described Hiccup as one of his childhood heroes, whom he grew up relating to. He described the character as someone who's able to bridge generations of conflict and inspire a new generation of kids, and he had wanted to be Hiccup since he was 7 years old. On the other hand, despite the fact that The Black Phone played a significant role in his casting in DreamWorks' live-action remake, Thames argued that Finney's arc in Black Phone 2's story is darker than Hiccup's journey. Our take on Mason Thames' casting in How to Train Your Dragon. Mason Thames brings a lot to How to Train Your Dragon. Mason Thames as Hiccup riding Toothless in How to Train Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon's trailer offered a first look at Thames' titular Viking, who, instead of following the traditions of generations before him to kill a dragon, decided to set it free. There are hints of Finney in Hiccup, which makes Thames' version of the character so appealing. By breaking the rules, Hiccup's own people turn against him, which can be quite a traumatic experience, and he has to go a long way to prove that what he knows is right. Having watched positively reviewed The Black Phone, Thames' performance in the live-action remake's trailer adds a lot of natural tension to scenes that might otherwise be very plain. He's also able to establish a connection with the audience and make them care about the character. In this sense, Thames' casting in the live-action How to Train Your Dragon is quite brilliant.